Hi, I'm Tim Collins. I'm the publisher of Chapel Hill News and Views and Villa Rica News and Views. Started the company in 2000 with Chapel Hill News and Views. Originally, the original concept was going to be kind of like a neighborhood newsletter for the subdivisions along Chapel Hill Road. Back then, that was in 2000. It was right when the mall opened up. And so there was a lot going on in that area and a lot of nice subdivisions along Chapel Hill Road. So the original concept was going to be to have kind of almost like a neighborhood newsletter, but for all the neighborhoods along Chapel Hill Road, where, you know, if something was going on in Chapel Hills, and people in Holly Springs would know about it and that type of thing. But it just mushroomed. In fact, the second issue, we went from 2,000 copies, which is what it started at, to 5,000 copies, and then about 6 or 8 months later, it was 10,000, and then 20,000. Today, it's 45,000 copies that we distribute. It goes all over Douglas County and Paulding County, a little bit of Paulding County. And then in 2008, we started Villa Rica News and Views, and we're actually based in Villa Rica. Villa Rica News and Views is mailed to every home, business, P.O. box, apartment, every address in the 30180 Villa Rica zip code. And last year, we actually added 4 new postal routes in Temple. Part of Temple is between Villa Rica and Temple, so we started hitting that. We're actually getting ready to launch a new publication, and I say that with quotes around it because it's actually a digital publication that'll come to your email inbox. It's going to be called West Georgia Weekly News and Views. It'll be similar in a lot of ways to the content that we have in Chapel Hill and Villa Rica, but it's weekly. So a lot of times we'll send the magazine off to the printer, and then the next day someone will call in and say, hey, I want to put something in about my concert that we're having, you know, in 2 weeks, and I'll say, it's too late. But now it's not too late. So anyway, you can sign up for that if you just go to westgeorgiaweekly.com. That's a website for that, and there's a sign-up box right there. The magazines have just really grown in an amazing way. I've been really blessed, and I mean that sincerely. They're very popular, and I'm very humbled by that. I think one of the reasons that they've grown so much is that kind of our philosophy is we want to bring good, positive news to the community, and not just news, but just things like all the events that are going on. We have a yellow pages in the back of each magazine that has every business listed. So, for example, if you're looking like for an insurance agent, you can find every insurance agency that is right in this area without all the ones that are out of town. We did a survey last year at some of the events that we went to, and one of the things that really struck me was, especially in this day, you know, where people are always talking about fake news, one of the questions we had was, do you trust the content in Chapel Hill News and Views? And I think we had like 280 people respond. Every single one. I mean, 280 out of 280 said that. And another thing that we found was people asked, do you trust the advertising in Chapel Hill News and Views? And it was about 97% trusted the advertising. Another question we had was, do you think Chapel Hill News and Views, because this was in Douglasville, is a positive influence on the community? And that was out of 280, 279 said yes. I don't know what the other one was saying. But anyway, we just want to bring something positive to the community, something where you can sit back, you know, open up the magazine, get a cup of coffee, and just really enjoy reading it, not be bombarded with all the terrible things that are going on in the world, where you can just escape and enjoy yourself. So we'd love to continue to serve everyone in this community, and we plan to. You can go to our website and find out more. It's newsandviewsusa.com. If you are interested in advertising, it really is a great place to advertise. Every month we have about 300 businesses that advertise in the magazines. In Chapel Hill News and Views, which has 45,000 circulation, the ad rates start at $49 a month. So it's really affordable for any business, even a small business. And Villa Rica News and Views, which is 20,000 circulation, the rates start at $39 a month. So you can actually have an ad that reaches 65,000 magazines for $88. So look forward to continuing to serve everyone, and just visit our website.